Eastern. Los Angeles Rams 5-10, 1-5 on the road. At the LA Chargers 9-6, 4-3 at home. We're at SoFi in Inglewood, California. We'll start with the line history here for the Battle of LA. We have these Pinnacle's not opened it up. Interesting. BetOnline opened this up at 9. It's now at 6.5. It got down to 6 this morning, back to 6.5. From a total side of things, it opened up at 41 and is sitting there right at 41. Take a look at the cash flow here for this one. 1,419 tickets in. 54% of tickets, 99% of the cash on the Rams. Just 1,400 tickets, so 64% of the tickets, 70% of cash on the over. Rams come in off a 51-14 home win over the Broncos, ultimately cost Broncos coach Nathaniel Hackett his job. He would have been fired a few weeks later, but he got the early ticket home. Mayfield, 24 of 28 for 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. The Rams offense was humming at 6 of 10 on third down, 5 of 6 in the red zone, scored on their first 8 drives. Higbee caught 9 for 94 and 2 touchdowns. Hopkins caught 3 for 57. Akers, all of a sudden, 23 carries for 118 yards and 3 touchdowns, caught 2 for 29. They're averaging 26.7 points per game over their last 3 games. That's top 10 in the NFL. The Rams defense destroyed the Broncos. 6 sacks, 12 quarterback hits. And then Laryl Murchison, picked up off of waivers from the Titans, goes for 2.5 sacks. Now, he did hurt his neck in the fourth quarter and left the game. I don't know the extent of the injury. Bobby Wagner all over the field. 8 tackles, 1 sack, 2 quarterback hits, an interception. Kobe Durant had 2 picks. 1, he returned 85 yards for a touchdown. Jalen Ramsey had an interception. Chargers coming on a short week after clinching a playoff berth with a 22-3 win at Indianapolis. Justin Herbert, 24-31 for 235, lost a fumble. Keenan Allen, 11 receptions for 104 yards. That's 6 straight road games. He's gone for over 100. He's impressive. Mike Williams, 4 for 76. Eckler, 18 carries for 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. The defense swarmed Nick Foles, sacked him 7 times, hit him 9 times, held the Colts to 173 yards, 0 for 10 on third down. Got interceptions from Michael Davis, Asante Samuel, and Derwin James. James is in concussion protocol after that hit that knocked him out for a defenseless receiver and crown of the helmet and all that. So he's in concussion protocol as well. They're 26th in opponents' yards per play this year. They're 18th in opponent third down conversion rate. But if you've watched the last couple of games, now we can put a line through the Colts game, but I mean they're playing much, much better defensively. What are your thoughts here, Rams, Chargers?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a weird letdown spot because the Chargers, they did lock up that playoff spot. They're currently sitting in the 6th seed. It'd be just with the schedule working out the way it is, it's tough for them to catch the Ravens. And it would be tough for the Dolphins probably to catch them or whoever gets the 7. So they might be halfway just locked into that 6th spot. I don't know if they have a ton to play for outside of Jesus Christ, guys, we need to get healthy. Bosa getting closer to coming back, that would be a massive. I saw a lot of steam around people betting Chargers futures. Hey, this is a team I can back now. They're right about this defense. The defense has gotten, there's been some strides, but both of these teams played some really bad teams last week. Like, that was about as bad as you're going to see 2 teams play. Foles was just lobbing up balls. Looked like you were playing 500. And, at the same time, the Broncos are broken every which way. So hard to use last week as a bellwether, a measuring stick for these teams. But I do see some good play from this Chargers defense. I think it's a nice teaser leg. I won't be laying the points with them there because it is kind of a weird letdown spot where the division is clinched. They can't get that. It'd be hard for them to move up or down at this point. It's more of a let's not get hurt kind of play. So, and also the home field is weird in this one. It's almost like, and I know they don't share stadiums for the most part over in England, but like when 2 London teams play in soccer, they have rules about how many tickets can go to the opposing fans, even though they live maybe just across town. Like there's no rules. These LA games are so weird for the opposing team because it's like, man, it's like 80% Raiders fans or it's 80% Steelers fans in some of these games. Now you have 2 LA teams and neither of them has a fan base. So be really curious to see what the home, like who's cheering louder as far as when the other team has the ball. Honestly, I don't know who has the advantage for that as far as home field. And as someone points out, Staley is a clown coach. Their offensive coordinator is a clown. The plays they run in the red zone are maddening. I think if you lay it with the Chargers, you're going to be really angry watching their red zone plays. So teaser or nothing, weird game, staying away.
Yeah, I can understand. And I can understand the move, anyone getting the Rams over a touchdown would, I get it. This total at 41, where do you lean on the total at 41 before we move into the big Sunday nighter?
I think a lot of that comes from just the fact that the defense has been playing better for the Chargers. And at the same time, their offense it's been good throughout the, how do they say that? Between the 20s. But it's not been scoring in gobs here. So I think in general, the Chargers they're 26th right now in red zone efficiency. And over the last few games, they haven't been much better than that. So you're looking at a couple of pretty bad teams in the red zone. I know the Rams have been better of late, but that's super buoyed by the fact that they had the game they had last week.
Yeah, this
So no move on this one.
Feels like a dog or nothing situation, questioning whether the Chargers are going to really push it. And I'm going to stay off at this point from moving on it tonight. Let's